All right, it seems that I am live. Oh, hi Mary, that was quick. I don't know about scheduling these lives. I've had way too much time to get nervous. It's not as good as just popping up and, hi, I'm here. And I'm on my computer this time, so there'll be no sound effects. Hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me? Because this is going through my laptop microphone. You can? Oh, good. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Kim. You can hear me. Great, great, great. Now, I've got several lights on, plus the window open a bit to try and brighten it up because it's different going through the laptop than my phone because it's very cloudy and overcast outside and it's meant to start raining very shortly. So that's why we did not go to the market today. Hi, Charlene. How is everyone doing? Kim, how are you? Sounds good, lighting good, beautiful. Awesome, awesome. All right, I'm organized. I have a cuppa. I have a backup drink in case the cough starts. You never know. I have my pattern ready. I don't know how I'm going to go crocheting and chatting at the same time. You can hear me on your TV. Oh, that sounds funny. I have to learn how to get moderators, adding moderators. I have no idea. Like, all this stuff is such a big learning curve when you've never done it before. I was Googling everything. Like, I scheduled this live last night before I went to bed. And then this morning I'm going, I don't know how to get back onto it. So I will be making the No Sew Mini Elephant. I linked the pattern designer from Instagram in the description. So it's by Nooks Hooks. I don't know. I'm hoping that that will be easy enough for me to do while live and chatting. We shall see. But I've got some yarn beside me. Some of this that's in my stash de-stash. So I thought that might be elephant colours. And then I've got a yellow one. It's trying to get rid of. It's pink. I don't know. We'll see. See where we go. So what's everyone been up to so far on this Sunday? I know some of you it's still Saturday, isn't it? I'm in your future. I'm not used to crocheting sitting at my desk. I'm famous now. You crochet socks. Oh wow. That is a lot of work. 9:30 in Adelaide. Yes, that's correct. That's right. You've been winding yarn 4 kilometers. Oh my God. Hmm. Oh, in blanket yarn. Oh, okay, that wouldn't be quite as bad in blanket yarn. I was thinking like really thin, like one weight. Hmm. Okay, you'll get notifications when you're on live. Let's get rid of that off my screen. All right, let's get this magic ring going so I can get started. What are we doing? 6 in a magic ring. Okay. Mr. Quack. Pop-up mushrooms. I haven't made one of those. Oh, I think I started to make one once, and I don't think I could work out the pop-up thing. I don't know. I think that was when I was still pretty new to crocheting, so okay, it is hard to crochet and count it and talk at the same time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Crocheting items for the Insta challenge and a pattern test. I wonder whose pattern test that would be, Sherilyn. It would make Christmas decorations the thongs or flip-flops. It sounds funny being flip-flops. You made a Squid Game soldier to finish the Instagram challenge. Ah, yes, I have that pattern saved. I have not made that yet, amongst my million of patterns saved on Instagram. I swear every time I go back there, instead of making one of them, I just save some more. Oh, and the other thing I realized last night, and I got into a panic mode. Actually, I'm glad I'm not on my phone. I can look at my phone. I thought when I set up memberships on my YouTube, if a person became a member, I'd be notified by YouTube. I just found out that's not the case. So I was happened to look through my YouTube studio, is what we look through as a content creator. And I just happened to notice there was something under memberships and it said one. And I'm going, one? What? Who? And 4 days ago now, someone became a member and I Googled it. We do not get notified. And I think I now know the reason why people have Patreon separate to memberships, because you don't get any details of members through the YouTube memberships. So when I said that you'll be able to have the opportunity to have PDF versions of any patterns that I create, I actually can't send them out to anyone because I don't get any details. So because of privacy reasons, YouTube do not provide you with any email addresses or anything of your members. So now I'm going to have to, I think, change it a bit and look at Patreon. I don't know, because I want to be able to supply patterns to members. I don't know, it's confusing. It's all so confusing. You love the thongs, yes. Oh, popping up on my screen. Working on Chompers Alligator to restock Etsy shop. Chompers the Alligator. Who's that pattern by? Is that an Instagram pattern? Popping on from, oh, hi Brenda. A couple of grandkids here, so not sure how, okay, understandable. That'll keep you busy. Chomper is a great pattern. I'm not sure if I've seen Chomper. Kay's Crochet Critters pay pattern. Okay. The only alligator / crocodile pattern I've done was the free one on Instagram, and I had 3 of them made because I love the pattern, but none of them sold, so I ended up putting them in mystery bags. And I'm not getting very far in this, am I? Oh. And of course, I've decided to use a 3mm hook, so it's going to take me ages to start this off. 3 and 8. Oh, okay. Well, 8, they won't require you as much, but the 3-year-old, yes. Oh, okay. Sounds like Chompers is a popular pattern. I'll have to look that up. I have not seen that one. Florida Gators school colors. That would sell well if there's something linked to them, yeah. Maybe if I was in the Northern Territory here or further north, northern Queensland, we might sell them, but because crocs aren't really this low, unless they've escaped because of flooding, um, yeah, people down here don't seem to be interested in them. On robins. Oh, okay. I don't remember saying that. Cowboys colours. Yeah. So I've just got notification that I have been accepted to do another pattern test, which is exciting. And this one is going to be a dinosaur. I think it's a brontosaurus. So that will be good. And talking about cowboys, it actually has a cowboy hat, wearing a cowboy hat. So that's pretty cute. Okay, I'm gonna have to mark where I'm up to on my pattern here, or I'm going to forget. Now I need to mark rows. Okay, I came prepared. When you got to do multiple rows, I mark them off here, especially if I'm talking, so then I'll know where I'm up to. Oh, I am talking too much already. Okay, my lighting's not the best for this dark colour. I may as well have chosen black to work in, Lord. The lighting in this house is pretty terrible in the first place, so this doesn't help. Should have gone for the pink, I think. So, Mary, what did it end up being 8 o'clock in the evening for you this time? I think I was trying to work out a time that would suit a lot of people, but then I noticed that over in England it's like 1 a.m., so I didn't quite work that one out. Bit hard to please everyone, I guess. Oh, do you? Yeah, it's definitely good to count the rows now that I'm talking, especially. Just a Timu special. Who doesn't love a Timu special? Yes, I know people can be nasty in comments. You don't realize until you start creating content on any type of social media how nasty people can decide to be. What do we call them? Keyboard warriors. But I was at the start thanking them. I'd send them a message and say, thank you so much for leaving this comment, even though it's very, hateful or not nice or whatever. You have helped my algorithm, so thank you. But now I just can't be bothered. It's giving them anything. You have to use a small rock because it pops up. Oh, okay. So I won't do what I normally do with my stitch marker when I take it out and put it in my mouth, and I'll be polite. Steady supply of rocks from your grandchildren. I bet you do. A neck light. I've seen those neck lights. Are they good? Because that would come in handy. Yeah, I didn't mark it off. Helps if I remember to mark it off. Well, they wouldn't want to in a live, Trish, because I'm sure all of you would have something to say to them. And yes, I don't crochet with, the finger up and all that. I can't do it. I crochet slow, especially in this size yarn. Once I get past the trunk, I'll be right, but deciding to use a 3mm hook wasn't the best idea that I've ever had. Well, yeah, exactly. The old stitch marker just automatically goes in the mouth. You take it out in the mouth, and it's quicker that way. But I won't do it. Hi, Heather. I'm glad you made my live. I keep missing your lives. Although I think I noticed the other day it was like 8 a.m. for me when your live was on, and I'm pretty sure I was sick and in bed at the time. So, Hmm. Yeah, I don't know how to at the moment, Heather. Still part of my learning process of all this stuff. Like, there's so much to learn that you don't know about when you haven't, had a YouTube channel before. All right, let's stick my tail in the trunk. You'll have to educate me, Heather. You're the expert on going live. Right click on someone's name and add as moderator. Oh, okay. Let me see. No, that didn't work. Hi, Nancy from Canada. Am I sorry, your actual name? No. If I click on it, no. 3 dots. Oh, add as moderator. There we go. There you go, Heather. I think I just made you moderator. There you go. Thank you. Now, don't go put needy people in timeout that shouldn't be. I've seen you do that before. You have the power, yeah. You do. So if something goes wrong, it could blame you. Yeah. Full of mouth germs with your stitch marker. Oh. Heather loves kicking people out. Uh-oh. So does Mary if you need a backup. Well, it's probably a good idea to have 2 moderators, isn't it? Better be good. Okay. Where are we? Who else wants to be a moderator? I better ask instead of just making you moderator without asking. Now what am I up to? Too busy chatting. You don't get many trolls, yeah. You wouldn't know how. You'll be one, Mary? Okay. There we go. Beautiful. So has the weather improved at all over the States way? All I see is videos with everyone having a nightmare market and being rained on and tornado-like conditions and craziness over there. although it's meant to rain today, but so far hasn't started. Hi, Laura. Arkansas. Oh, Lord, I'm not seeing these stitches really well at all. Hello. Well, you think I need more light? You'll get the shine going on my glasses. We get too much light going. Oh, it's not too bad. They all said it was okay. Kim says hi. Actually, I was thinking of a video idea the other day. You know, I did the 10 questions of Meet the Maker. I think I need to ask Chris 10 questions of being a partner of a crocheter. Wonder what his answers would be like. Cold here in Adelaide, maximum 15. I think it is. Last time I checked was about 16 here. Let me see. Let me see. Oops. Another row down. Oh, it's got up. Was it? Got up to 24. No, it's 17 at the moment. Are you on our area? Does it say Harvey Bay? Because it's certainly not 27. I don't know what you're looking at. No, I can see that temperature, you goose. Oh, Lord. When is Robin's market? 17. It is 17. Maybe your guest next week can interview Chris and do an expose. Good idea. I think so. Only 3 days to go and the guest will be here. Anybody guessed who it is? Guessed who the guest is? Guess? Oh my God. I'm going crazy. I think I need it. 62.5 Fahrenheit at the moment. There you go. My personal conversion. Trish says hi too. Maybe you need to pop in and say hi. Oh, okay. The next elephant I'm making is not going to be with a size 3. Oh, my Lord, doing this trunk is killing me. This is why I don't like this yarn. Oh, there you go. You're on chat now. Can't stop these pop-ups coming on. You know who the guest is? Few people, I think, have guessed who the guest will be. You come and say hi.
Hello. Sorry, try not to break the fish rod.
Ah,
Oh.
have you finished it?
Thanks a lot.
Oh, what's the roof?
Unless it's no fancy.
There we go. Showing off his custom fishing rod, although I haven't got enough room to even put that sideways. Okay, here we go. We'll do show and tell for Chris. So it's really hard to see, but I can't see the work in that. But this is all what epoxied?
Yeah, it's all epoxy. All the thread.
Wrapped threads and cottons or whatever wraps around it and puts all these little guides and stuff on there and the handle and everything. So
Can I go put it away then so it doesn't get
yeah, don't break it. Nice colour.
So that's okay. Let's see yourself okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, more light on the left. All right, I'm out of here.
Alrighty. There you go. They're saying it looks awesome, Chris. You used to love fishing. I love fishing. We haven't done any since we've been here because I don't know, just always seem to be too busy doing other stuff like crocheting. I don't think it would be a good mix of fishing and touching your crochet stuff. Excuse me. A lot of fun threading those doohickeys onto the rods. They're called guides, I believe. And yeah, he spends some hours in that room, and he's got a, I don't know, even know what you call it, but he puts the rod on it and he can spin it while the thread goes around. I don't know. A crochet crawl sounds interesting. Instead of a pub crawl, we'll go for a crochet crawl. Crochet crawl like a pub crawl. Well, that would be interesting. Crochet crawl does sound good. So for non-Aussies, a pub crawl, very Australian thing, especially if you go to Bendigo in Victoria. Bendigo has, I can't remember how many pubs it's got, like pub where you go to drink alcohol. I think it has at least 52 pubs in that town. So if you go and have a drink at each one, so a pub crawl is you have a drink at one and then go on to the next pub and have a drink and then continue on. Very, very Aussie thing to do. In Bendigo, you could get quite drunk doing that. There's a crochet convention on this weekend. I did see that. I did look at it. But yeah, maybe next year. Maybe next year. I am really not going any far with this pattern. What am I up to now? Pub crawling in Ireland. Oh my lord, I could imagine that in Ireland. Wow. There would be a few pubs there, I'd imagine. That would be interesting. Okay. Oh. This is why I really do not like this yarn. It's too small. So I'm thinking about, when I save a bit of money, of doing my first order of Crochet by Zaddy's. Oh, hi, Karen. You don't remember much? Pardon, Chris? Oh, see you, Brenda. Have fun with the grandkids. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm thinking of doing an order. So I see so many people say great stuff about, what is it? A Really Good Chenille by Crochet Mizadi. So I'm going to put an order in one day soon, hopefully. Yeah, that convention was on the Sunshine Coast. It was. It looked interesting, but I didn't know how much of it, if you're not into like making blankets and wearables and that side of crochet, how relevant it would be. I am well, Karen, thank you. Just really just got a bit of a cough left of this flu, but we were meant to have a market today, but it's forecast to rain, and we thought we're not going out in that when we've been pretty sick. You just ordered some Zadio? Oh, my cat. That is the Spark Cat by LA Crochet. So, this is Spark Cat, and it comes with the pattern for, well, we call dressing gown. I'm not sure what you guys call that, but comes off completely, and you can be naked like that. So he's a naked one. I thought he would sell quickly at the market, but I think I've had him at 4 markets now. and people haven't really been interested. I was really surprised. So, I mean, I'll keep taking him. Robe, yeah. I mean, we probably call it a bathrobe as well. Dressing gown, bathrobe. It's so funny how different areas call different things, like thongs and flip-flops. So, yeah, that was a cutie. He can remain being my mascot back there. Oh, I did manage to get a few chicken eggs done the other day, so this is a cool hair. So Robin told me that yellow is the best seller for her, so I have done 4 yellow but different hair. So we did the white hair, the brownie, the yellow, and then a different brown, and then the tan eggs and house coat. House coat. That's Canada. House coat. I've never heard of the house coat before. And then the other 2 I made was a pink and purple one with their matching coloured fur hair. So I've never made so many multiples of things recently, but they're quick makes, so it's good. Got some yarn to come on, notifications, go away. Got some yarn to have a go at my first plushie after I finish my hexagon cardie that I'm making for myself. Oh, Karen, you know, once you start, you'll never go back. You'll never want to go back. But can I just say, I hope the yarn isn't acrylic, because don't start on acrylic. You'll hate it. You need more chicken eggs. Yeah, at least they're quick makes for you, Heather. And did you see I tagged you in the make the, was it crochet content creator challenge? Team acrylic. I mean, I can make things in acrylic like I showed in my thing, but they just take so long. And honestly, they don't sell for me because people want to feel the nice, soft stuff. You do it next week? Yeah. And like I said, there's no time frame. Now I see what, I don't know how you get things done so easily, Heather, when you're on the live and crocheting. I've got like a tiny bit of the trunk done. All right, I'm going to have to concentrate on this row, I think, because I need to do 4 increases. I am not liking this 3 hook. And I'm not liking the colour of this yarn that I chose to do this in, this light. Oh. You have the pattern memorised? Yeah, well, it's probably handy. I should have just made a snake where I could just go round and round and round. Oh, this is really... This pattern is a fast pattern if you've got nice yarn. I'm still determined to get through all of this yarn I'm trying to destash. At least Scooby-Doo that Kerry made for me used up a heap of the brown. You've stopped working on your sock. Yeah, I know, chatting and... I think my count's wrong somewhere. Oh, well, close enough will be good enough at this stage. I think I've been chatting to Kim too. Kim often close enough is good enough, hey Kim? We'll just make up some stitches here and there. Do a pickle. Well, I've only made 1 pickle so far. That was that custom order with the emotional support poo that I was asked to do. I should make some more. I don't know how popular they'll be. I think a sock would be difficult too, Sheldon. Yep. Octos. Yeah. I don't make many octos though because here they don't sell. Chicks in eggs do sell well for me. Yes, they do. I just hadn't had them for a while because something else always comes up. The Motor Variable Blanket yarn, I love it too. Yes, definitely. You're making a koala with it at the moment. It would be good for that. Yep. And then you can get some of the fluffy for the ears. All right, what am I up to? Oh god, yeah, I've got to do 12 increases. I don't know how people crochet not looking at them. I would not get it in the right spot. 3. I think I am out a few stitches. Yeah, me too. I have to look, because I just know that I would miss. Bad enough looking, let alone not looking. Now I've lost count because I'm talking. We'll just say that's close. I'm going to do a count at the end. Might have to add a few stitches, I think. Which pattern is that one, Lisa? Is it an Instagram one or a paid? So I've just saved that Instagram one. I saw Jenny from Me Must Be a Time make with the overalls. That looks so cute. All right, then I'll just get a count. Oh, okay. I've only got 21 stitches. I meant to have 24. This doesn't work talking and chatting. Hey, Thea! Say hi to Thea, everyone, the amazing woman who just, aka the Crochet Beast. I love that. Okay, how am I going to make up 3 stitches? I don't know how I've missed that many, but anyway. No worries, Karen. I'll just add a couple more in this row. Luckily, crochet is forgiving when you miss out a stitch here and there. I'm always adding and decreasing because I've either watching something that's taken my interest way too much and missed something that I shouldn't have. Chicken in overalls. Oh, geez, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. Shirkova is the easy part. Ekaterina? Ekaterina. Shirka Toys. Okay. Ah. Ditch the crochet and just chat. I think I'm gonna have to be honest, because it's not working. It's not working. I see why Robin doesn't do it. Oh Lord. Excuse me. American YouTube friend nicknamed me Crochet Beast, and my daughter changed my YouTube name. You don't know how to change it back? Oh no. It's a great name though. Crochet Beast. Yep. Love it. You're gonna have to keep it. Uh, yes, so has everyone seen Kim's video where she used AI to create a pattern that you don't know what you're creating, and then it's like, I don't know if you had, it was probably just an Australian thing, wasn't it, Mr. Squiggle, where you have, it was a kids show where Mr. Squiggle, there was just various scribbles on a piece of paper and you'd turn into a picture. So Kim's got that. You create what AI suggested, which turns into nothing because it's AI, but then the challenge is to turn it into something that's actually looks like something. I have yet to do that. I have been a bit busy. And now, Kim, I realise why you don't write up a lot of your patterns, because it is a lot of work, especially when you're trying to get people things out of your head onto paper or what you did. Yeah, Mr. Squiggle was great. What was it? The blackboard. What was his name? It was Grumpy Blackboard. Hi, Karen. It does take a lot of brain to write a pattern. Yes. I see now why you just produce them and go, yeah, I can't be bothered writing it up. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And then I was trying to work out how to make it all pretty, like the young ones like Crochet Grove and all that make in Canva. I worked out how to do that on the free pattern version, because you can just put that in the template that goes made up for Instagram. But when it's just a document, I couldn't work out how to make it pretty, so I gave up. So I just went back to good old Word. I'm too old for learning that stuff now, I think. He was just called Blackboard, was he? Oh, okay. I thought he had a different name. Just, yeah, he was a grumpy old thing. I remember that. And what, Miss Jane, wasn't it? Miss Jane, Mr. Squiggle. And there was some other steam thing or something in that show. You tell your partner is Blackboard. Yes, that's the one. Oh my God. Hurry up, hurry up. That's from that. Yes, yes, hurry up. Pieces of Scrap does videos of AI. Yes, I've seen that. And did you happen to see the other lady on Instagram? I can't remember her name for the life of me, going off about. I think that's the video that she was talking about, where she was going off that it's promoting people to make AI patterns and all that, which it's not, because AI cannot create a good pattern. It's none of them turn out good. And really, if someone wants to do something on their channel, like I've said before, it's up to them. It's got nobody's business to tell someone else what they should or shouldn't do on their own channel. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Old and creaky, that sounds like me. Hmm. Hmm. And I was thinking the other day, it's like Humphrey B. Bear that we used to watch as a kid, and he didn't talk, like he signed. I don't know how that was such a hit. Oh, you need not to use the word "and" so much. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I told that lady that hope she feels better about herself. You're 42, I bet you I'm 48. I feel like I'm 95. I've been got drunk and they sacked him. That'd be a funny Humphrey then. Hmm. Now the best one was aggro, the things that he used to come out with that I'm sure the producers were always worried about what he used to say. You're going to be 53 on really? You do not look 53, Heather. Wow. Do not believe that. Episode of Romper Room where they put straight vodka in. No, I did not see that. I don't even remember Romper Room, to be honest. I don't know if I ever watched that one. Straight vodka and milk cup. Oh, oh, the fat cat, yes. Tuesday, you mean? Yeah, you're getting older, you can't remember. Like me, when I usually have to get the calculator out and take away my birth year from the current year to work out how old I'm going to be because I can't remember. Showing our age, I know. Cassie's Critter Cove is the country chicken in overalls. Too young for Romper Room. I've heard of it. I just don't think. I think it was on around that time. I just don't think it was one that I watched. Canada Day. Huh. Yes, well, happy early birthday, Heather. Jared from Wolf Creeks is in it. Yeah, ever since they came out with that movie, you can't see him in other shows anymore, like kids shows, without being a bit freaked out. Baby, 65, getting the old age pension. Oh, don't worry, my body feels like I'm 85 most of the time. 68. Oh dear. But it's funny, all of my friends my entire life have always been way older than me. I've never had friends my own age. Mr. Rogers. Oh, I'm sure Chris would know Mr. Rogers. I don't know Mr. Rogers. Half the time, Chris will say to me, "Do you know this and this?" Or I go, "Nope." We're 9 years different, so he's 9 years older. When your son was under 5, I wouldn't let him watch the cartoons. For now, I used to put Captain Planet. Oh, there's the baby, 39. 40 next year. I didn't mind 40. It was turning 30 that I had the issue with. I didn't like turning 30. It was like your young years are just over. Romper Room where they said kids' names because it traumatized you because they never said your name. Mr. Ed. I do remember seeing some Mr. Ed. I'm sure it would have been just replays. Mr. Rogers, I don't remember Mr. Rogers. And the Magic Man. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't see Romper Room. No. Mr. Kangaroo. Nope. 30 for you never existed. Ignored the whole year. Yeah, exactly. Skippy. I remember Skippy. And Lassie. And then what was the other one? Flipper. And then you go to Gilligan's Island. Who? The Wombles. No, don't remember that one. Oh, Fraggle Rock, yes, I do remember Fraggle Rock, that was awesome. Actually, I reckon a Fraggle Rock character would make a good plushie, but I'm not gonna make one. The Wombles. Turning 30 was worse than turning 50 and 60, but yeah, I agree. Turning 30 was horrible. Absolutely. I don't care about any of the other ages. The boy who played on Skippy used to own your local pub, but always got the shits when we called for Skippy. That's funny. The Wombles are awesome. No. Oh, vaguely remember, but Fraggle Rock, definitely. Oh, talk about was it on Instagram yesterday? I saw someone posted a picture of their dog diving into the water, and it looked like the luck dragon from the Neverending Story, and it had the music playing, and then that brought back traumatizing childhood memories of that movie. Oh my god, like that movie, I'm sure traumatized a whole generation of kids with what was the horse called going into the swamp? That was just traumatizing, and the wolf that was in that movie as well, that scared me. And then I used to go to the Neverending Story, yeah, that was a traumatizing movie. It was good, but it was traumatizing. HR Puff and stuff, oh, that used to creep me out too. I don't know what it was about all those people in that show. So many pattern ideas for any pattern designers from our childhood. Well, yeah, that is true. You'd have to get our age buying them though, because the kids these days wouldn't have a clue. Oh yes, the eyes were scary, weren't they? Yes. Littlest Hobo. Littlest Hobo. Was it a little dog? No, I don't know that one. Hey Hey It's Saturday. Absolutely, the early days. Absolutely. They could not get away with that these days. Political correctness. It was good fun though. Marketing it as his own. I think they're past buying things by that stage, Kim. That's funny. Oh dear. Walking down memory lane. Yep. Hey Hey It's Saturday was just brilliant. And what was the chicken called? Plucker duck. Yes, plucker duck. Mixing plucker duck with aggro. That was a great mix. Oh no, was it aggro? No, it wasn't aggro on that one. It was Dickie Nee. Plucker duck and Dickie Nee. Your son liked the Neverending Story when we had movie nights on Friday nights and loud movies before the 90s. Oh, your son wasn't traumatized then? Yes, old Dickie Nee. Well, this is walking down memory lane. Then I remember I used to go to my friend's house when we were kids, and she used to always play this movie when I went there, and it was another traumatizing movie. What was it called? The Dark Crystal. Has anyone seen that? Oh my God. That was horrifying. And she loved it. Like it was her favorite movie ever. And every time I'd go there, I would dread going there because I know when it came to nighttime, the Dark Crystal would be coming on and I'd be traumatized. And they wondered why I'd never sleep when I stayed there. There should be definitely a 15 plus for some of these movies. Were the Beatles popular in Australia? Is the Pope Catholic? Oh my God, Mary. Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I think the whole world loved the Beatles, didn't they? Your kids love the Dark Crystal and the Never Ending Story. Oh my God. Yeah, I can understand your daughter being freaked out by the Dark Crystal. It freaked me out. And that witch, I remember the witch with the eye that she used to take out and look at people, and what was it? She was draining their souls or something from them. It was a bit creepy for a kid show. Oh yes, we have a great community here, definitely. Don't allow the non-good people in here. The essence, that's it. I know, yeah, people are surprised that AC/DC is an Aussie band. Yep. It's funny, we see, I'm not sure, there's some like American Reacts videos and they will watch um, film clips, and I remember seeing one that saw John Farnham for the first time and they're going, oh my God, why have we not seen this person? And I'm going, unfortunately, you're like 20 years too late, but yeah, we've got some great musicians that decided deliberately not to go international that stayed in Australia. Your brother met Ringo Starr. Wow. You gotta love AC/DC. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hmm. Jimmy Barnes, yeah, another classic. Although in the early Cold Chisel days, he couldn't look at the crowd. He'd have his back to the crowd because he was too shy or too nervous. Skyhawks, yeah, yeah. So, who was everybody's first live concert that you ever went to see, like musician-wise? Mine was, I was trying to remember how old I was. I was really young. I went and saw Susie Quatro live. Susie Quatro was the very first tape I ever got, like tape, now I feel old. And I went and saw her live. She was at a local pub in Shepparton, I believe, in Victoria. And ABBA was not Australian, no, they are from Sweden. They're Swedish. There is a ABBA tribute show that is made up of Australians, I believe. Prince, you went and saw Prince. That would have been interesting. Def Leppard. Oh, that would have been awesome. Sherbet. Okay. Carol King. Oh my God, that would have been awesome. I love Carol King. Oh, yeah. Carol King. I just, yep. Humphrey B. Bear. How did Humphrey B. Bear sing? John English, Marsha Hines. Second was Silverchair. Wow. Bowie, then Queen. Oh my God, and Wham. Oh, Kim. Wow. Yep, I like your taste, Kim. Yep, Meatloaf. Used to be good, yes, until he decided to sing at the AF Australian football grand final, and yeah, no. James Taylor and Carly Simon. Chad Morgan. Is he still alive? I thought Chad Morgan died. Oh, Johnny Cash. Oh my God, yes, that would have been good to see. Ever since the movie came out, I just love Johnny Cash. Saw Paul McCartney. Wow. Aerosmith and AC/DC and Joan Jett. Wow. The only other one I've seen in concert is Billy Joel. 3 times. Billy Joel is my ultimate all-time favourite musician, and then I saw him and Elton John when they had the concert together here. Billy Joel and Foreigner. Billy Joel's just awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love Billy Joel to death. Garth Brooks. He'd be good. Yep, that's right up Chris's alley. That's on his music. Like, I've learnt to kind of like country, not country, but country rock. I'll tolerate, but country, yeah. No. That's it. Traveling around Australia and most of the time listening to Chris's music on his phone, and yeah, not my taste, most of it. Traveling Wilburys. Conway Twisty. Conway Twisty. Don't know that one. Definitely Johnny Cash would have been good. Some people have seen some good artists. Interesting. But I do notice that in September we've got a big concert. Is it in Harvey Bay, that concert in September, Chris?
Yeah.
It is, in the showgrounds, I think. They've got Jimmy Barnes, Angels. I can't remember the rest of them. Yeah. Pseudo Echo. They're all coming here to Harvey Bay in September. So that'll be interesting. We want to see Pink. Oh, so do I. Pink would be awesome. Yep, I agree. Definitely. And the new one that I really enjoy now is Jelly Roll. Absolutely love his music, bought his album, and he just listened to the lyrics. Love it. Absolutely love it. And Teddy Swims is pretty good. Yep. That's probably the only ones of the newer generation that I've listened to. You love the 2 stitches. Thank you. That is my go-to pattern for stitch, that is for sure, because then you don't have to use felt, because I refuse to use felt, because I am sure, because I use this hot glue gun and it gets really hot, and I can imagine if I had to glue on anything felt that required more glue, I would burn myself. Bryan Adams in October. When was I had someone? Oh, it was your brother, wasn't it? They went and saw Bryan Adams when he was here. Didn't they say that he wasn't as good? He was okay? Okay. What was that? Australia Historical Reenactment Group that did reenactments of things of the First Fleet, Ned Kelly, Eureka Stockade, and Goldfield Times. Molly Meldrum hired us on Moomba Weekend. Really? Wow. That's interesting. The Spinners with Chaka Khan. Don't remember that. Oh, Bon Jovi. Oh, yeah. Chris doesn't like him. I like him. Yeah. That would be on my music list. Like, if we're listening to mine, Bon Jovi is definitely on my playlist, along with Pink, along with Billy Joel, along with... How's Molly doing these days? I don't think he's great. To be honest, I don't think he goes out much anymore. You had tickets to go see... Oh, Robbie Williams. I honestly, no, we've got one Robbie Williams album. It was his Swing album, but I actually wouldn't go there to hear his music. I'd just go there to look at him, to be honest. Like, I don't really know most of his songs, but I'd be happy just to look. Yeah, Molly Meldrum has pretty much disappeared from public life. Yep. You got overwhelmed and gave your ticket to your brother. Oh no. But yeah, that would be me probably these days. I'd get overwhelmed too, and big crowds. Unless it was Billy Joel, I would make myself go. Panic attacks or not, I would go. I mate, yeah, I agree, Tricia. I know what it's like. Absolutely. Yeah, no, Molly Meldrum didn't recover after his fall. He, I think, obtained a acquired brain injury from that fall. Look, that man in a room and blast Bon Jovi. He likes some of it. He likes some of it. I think it's the reason why Chris doesn't like him as much. I think it's more a person thing rather than his music, is because, yeah, Chris says he's a hypocrite because he played in like Young Guns movies, or played the songs for the Young Gun movies, but then he's an anti-gunner, so he's like a hypocrite. He was portraying music that talked about outlaws and shooting and all that, but then he hates guns. That's his thing with that. So I don't think it's about his actual music as such. You would have loved to see Kiss in the Day. Yeah, that would have been good. You had Metallica tickets. Oh, oh no. But then if was it, oh yeah, no, that would have been good. He was acting. Who was acting? I've missed something. He was acting. I know. I can understand that, Trish. Yep. Definitely crowded rooms, especially if it's got a band or something playing, it's really loud and crowded. Yeah, like it will definitely get your anxiety up. Absolutely. Let's see, who else is on my music? Where is my, see, I rarely play my music anymore. I can't even find my app. Play Bon Jovi until Chris learns to crochet. Oh my God. Would have Bon Jovi on repeat. Oh, the one country rock that Chris actually got me completely signed over to is Sugarland. And I actually walked down the aisle to one of their songs. So that's how much he converted me with that. What else have I got on here? A lot of one-of songs. Oh yeah, Robbie Williams, Swing Both Ways. That album is the only Robbie Williams album I have. Jessica Melboy. Although I can't listen to the whole album, I kind of get sick of the songs after a while. A heap of stuff that I Bob Marley, that was oh, you love Sugarland too, Mary? Yeah, no, they're good. And I've actually seen that they're back playing again now since I think she'd stopped to have a baby, I think, and they'd been stopped for a while. Toby Keith. Yeah, you did. Yeah, Chris likes it. I think you've got his music, haven't you? Yeah. But some of your music has creeped onto mine. I know that. I've got Les Miserables and I have Jesus Christ Superstar. I like those. How did I get a Taylor Swift song on my phone? I don't like Taylor Swift. Good night, Karen. Thank you so much for popping by. Gina Jeffries. I'm sure Chris would like Gina Jeffries. Aussie country singer. Yep, I know Gina. I don't know, do you like her music? No, you probably haven't really listened to her either. No. Keith Urban, I have never really listened to Keith Urban, to be honest. But again, it would be sort of like Robbie Williams. I'd go to his concert. I don't know a song, but I would be happy to just sit there and look. He's good looking. JC Superstar, absolutely. I love it. That's yep, love it. We went and saw Jesus Christ Superstar in Melbourne when it was last there. It was really good. What else? Well, I've got Pink album, a couple of her albums actually. What else have I got here? I ended up with some random ones from when the kids were living with us. I've got a few Guy Sebastian songs, John Farnham. I've got Billy Joel. Well, that's obvious. I had Lady Antebellum end up on my phone. That is not mine. That is for sure. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Oh, I've got my who used to, when you were younger, listen to Guns N' Roses, the Use Your Illusion triple set. I remember being a teenager, a very angry teenager, and used to crack up those lyrics with all the swearing in it. I used to think I was so cool. Taylor Swift is banned in the car. Yeah, I don't like Taylor Swift. Robert Williams has an awesome voice. Ozzy. I've never listened to Ozzy, actually. I've never listened to him. And then I've just got random, just one-off songs that. Oh, look, I've got Gangnam Style on my phone. Obviously, the kids put that one on. And just randoms. But yeah, I don't have. I'm sure I used to have heaps more on my phone, but then you change phones and you somehow lose half of it. Oh, I've got The Greatest Showman on here too. So I do like my musicals. You knew Robbie's uncle. He rented a room for your in-laws. Interesting. Well, he's grown up now, hasn't he, Robbie? He was a wild boy when he was younger. A bit of addiction problems. Oh no, Robert Palmer. No. Oh no. I have really bad memories of that film clip of Robert Palmer. What was that song? No, where he's got the women all dressed up looking the same and Addicted to Love. Oh yeah, God, I used to hate that. I used to hate that with a passion. Oh my God. Yeah, no. Sorry, Robert Palmer. Mm. Bay City Rollers. That's probably more your age group, I think, Chris. Gowan. Never heard of that one. You loved it, Nancy. Hmm. Oh. Mhm. Oh, there you go. Barry remembers Bay City Rollers. I'm a stranger. 5.5 kilometers wound and you're done. Oh my God. You must have really bought up half a spotlight, Kim. Moonlight Desires. Bay City Rollers when you were in high school. I don't think I've heard of them. Well, actually, I've heard of the name, but I haven't heard them. Your first crush was Michael Jackson. What did I have? I had Michael Jackson's Bad album. Whose fault was that? Maybe I may have let you know that there was a sale on at Spotlight. Yeah, maybe. I think I let a few people know that there's a sale on at Spotlight. Can't be the only one that's just buying it. Although I couldn't buy it because our Spotlight just doesn't seem to have much of it. Although they do have the glitter one in at the moment that's on sale, the blanket yarn. Problem is I just don't have the funds to buy it at the moment, so oh well. It's not like I'm lacking in yarn at the moment. I have a fair bit. And Kim, you always have to fight off Litzer and well, it's mostly Litzer in your area, don't you? For the yarn in Spotlight. Mini Riverton, Afternoon Delight. Okay, Chris knows exactly what you're talking about. Straight over my head. Spotlight to the US, please. Oh, don't know if you'd want it. It's not that great. It'd be the equivalent of your Michaels with less yarn. Need to make a stitch and a scrump. I need to make the small version of scrump. The big one that I made took way too long. But I never seem to have that colour that's the right scrump colour. The glitter yarn for yes, it is. Yep, it's on special because they're getting rid of it because it's the valuable glitter yarn. I told a whole heap of people about it the other day. I bought 2 skeins of it. No, 3 skeins of it the other day when I saw it was on sale because I keep searching for that blue to make more stitches and mine never has the normal one in, so it's the glitter stuff until it's sold out. Mini Ripperton. Was it Mini Ripperton? I have no... Yep, well, there you go. Nancy says yes. A lot of those I haven't heard of. I had a sheltered life, though, when I was a child. Other than what my father would, music he would allow me to hear. His music was Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple. And then I got the Michael Jackson album when I was a bit older. The vultures will get it all. Well, they're not in my area, so that's fine. They can go to their own Spotlights and get it. That's fine. Hi, Christine. How are you? Motivera yarn at your Spotlight is fully stocked. Oh, well, that is not fair. Mine doesn't seem to want to restock. It's been forever. But I sincerely believe it's because Hervey Bay is not on the main route for any type of transport or postal service or anything. It takes us forever to get any kind of packages. So I'm sure Hervey Bay is the last one they decide to restock because it's out of the way. No black Motivera at yours. No. Well, I managed to get the white at mine. They did restock the white. They haven't got the black, but I got the charcoal, I think it was. So I'm just going to have to make Night Fury with charcoal and not black. It is what it is. So, pardon, Chris? So excited to see the news live. I guess it's actually 11 a.m. here now. I started at 10, so I've just been going over an hour. I was trying to make it time that suits a lot of people, but then I realized that it was like 1 a.m. for my fellow people in London, so that didn't kind of work out for them, unfortunately. So I might have to change things up occasionally and make a different time, but it suits a lot of people. Like here, it's Sunday. Most people are home, especially if it's winter and it's cold, nobody wants to leave home. And then I thought in the US it was sort of like between 7, 8, 9 o'clock, wherever, depending where you are. Just finished watching my challenge video. working on your makes. Bag chumps, keychains. Yeah, I definitely needed to make some smaller items because I think I was burning myself out on just making the big items because they sell here. But because they take so long to make anything, you just don't feel accomplished. But then suddenly, if you can have in one day 25 things in front of you, small things, you feel so much better. You have to order everything from Spotlight online. I'm going to have to start doing that. Oh, it's free. Oh, don't tell me that, Thea. What's the best blue colour yarn for stitch? If you are in Australia, it is the Motivera. I don't even know what call that blue. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. My phone should just automatically go to Spotlight when I turn my phone on because it's usually the first thing I look up. I'm surprised it actually doesn't type Motivera wanky yarn in for me. It is royal blue in the Motivera yarn. If you are in Australia, that is the best colour for stitch, along with the light blue. No, what is it? Minty blue. Was it light blue? Where's the name? Ah, this one says periwinkle. Periwinkle? Periwinkle. Periwinkle. For the light blue. But they have this sparkle version, which the tag's taken off now, so I'm not sure what it's called, but I think it's the only light blue sparkle that they have that they're selling for $6 at the moment. And let me guess, let's see. On check Harvey Bay. I bet they still don't have that blue in stock. No, no stock. Fancy that. Pre-post over 120. Well, that's not hard to do. Spotlight and stop the glitter yarn. Yeah, so that's. Oh, so you haven't got any in your Spotlight at all. They are getting rid of it for $6 at the moment. So they have been restocking all of the stores to get rid of it. So you might want to double check. You can't look it up on their website. You have to go in and check, unfortunately. I have to put my slippers back on my feet. My feet are getting very cold. Oh. Kim, when will you be doing a live? I reckon Kim will be doing a live very shortly. I reckon we'll convince her. Yeah. Yeah, you can't buy it online, Trish, unfortunately. You have to go in store to get the glitter yarn. They have completely taken it off the website. You click and collect on your last, but yeah, the $5 in-store voucher. I know you feel like you're in America. I only worked out that they did that the other day. You never even considered it. Well, we'll get you, I reckon, I don't know, very shortly we'll get you into a live. I reckon I managed to get you to encourage you to, between me and Jenny, you started the YouTube channel, so we'll get you there. I wonder, Mary. It's getting late for you, Heather. I'm sure it is. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. I'm sure I will go live next week some stage. Don't know what day yet. Here we go. Wingcraft is closing down. Well, I tell you what, for me to actually buy anything worthwhile from Wingcraft, I either have to have a huge sale on for it to be worthwhile, or it's not worthwhile. Your guess for the mystery guest is Jenny. School holidays are on. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll find out Wednesday afternoon. Yes, so, well, it'd be interesting to see if Lincraft closes down, because I'm surprised they're still going with the prices that they have, comparing to Spotlight and their choices too. I want to see the sales like we saw with Joanne's in America. Like, I saw someone, who was it? I can't remember her channel name. She was getting skeins of Burnett blanket for like 40 cents each. Like, that would be amazing. Every time you comment, you get booted off. Really? That's weird. As a moderator, are you kicking yourself off? Not school holidays for another week yet for public schools. Oh, really? Huh? In New South Wales? Oh, Mel B said it. Okay, that's interesting. No Lincraft close to you. Well, you're not missing out. You're not missing out, that is for sure. I went to my first Lincraft when we moved here. It's in Maryborough, like half an hour from us, and it's definitely nothing to write home about, and their prices are ridiculous. They have the equivalent of the Modavira blanket yarn, but it is, I think it's 200 grams instead of 300 grams, but the same price as Spotlight. And yeah, less meterage. We need a cheaper craft store. We do. We do. One more long, painful week to go. Well, the Queensland school holidays started Friday. Yeah, they did. I'm still not used to seeing the crochet beast. That is so funny. Well, it's funny. It was forecast to rain heaps today, and it hasn't started yet. But then again, it's the extra market day for us, so we haven't done a fifth Sunday of the month before, so I'm not really missing out on anything that I don't normally go to. Next Sunday we'll have another market. Lincraft never had any stock or always running out. Yep. Or if they have stock, it's just so expensive. I got excited when they had their, what was it, up to 75% sale, and I went in there, and of course there was only a few things, actually 75%, and not really the yarn. And then I went to the 50% sale off and found like 1-2 things to buy. I wonder how they managed to change it for. So it's just Instagram username, is it, that they've changed? Are there creative reuse centres in Australia? It's like Goodwill for art supplies. I think that sounds like what Kim talks about that she has in her area. I believe that's what it, but that I haven't seen any of those type of stores here, but apparently in Sydney they have those. Have we hit all Dollar Trees for yarn? You always find the the cheaper variety stores usually only have this skinny velvet yarn or acrylic, or the crochet yarn that's like the one weight. The last balloon craft store you went to was disgusting, filthy, and no stock. Yeah, it's sad. You have some around Brisbane here for a second-hand yarn and material, sometimes good finds. Okay, reverse garbage has some art supplies. Okay. Haven't heard of any of those around here. Not to say that there isn't any, but I probably haven't been here long enough to know that. Reverse garbage, never heard of it. But then there's been different stores here that, what have they got here? Silly Sollies that I'd never seen before. But they've only got the real skinny velvet chenille or the acrylic. There's still a couple of variety stores that I haven't been to yet here. There's quite a few, and we'll drive past and go, oh, I've got to go in that, and then I'll forget where it was that I saw it last time. You ban yourself from reverse garbage. Cut stop yourself from buying stuff. Well, it sounds like it must be all right then. I mean, occasionally I'll go into the like the op shops and that, but I've never really been successful in finding any good yarn. It must be too fussy. Wow, we've been on for an hour and a half. That's amazing. Goes fast when you're chatting away. And I haven't made a thing. I've made a elephant's trunk that managed to not be a correct count, so I'm going to have to frog it and start again. I'll work out where the count actually is correct. But that'll be later. Shiploads in Tasmania, new chenille yarn, which I'm going to try. Oh, that sounds good. Love the name reverse garbage. Aren't you glad? Yes, I am glad I stopped crocheting. It is, wait, like next time. I did originally plan to make a snake and have the head already done so I could just go around the body, but even then I think it's too hard to crochet and chat at the same time. It's not all about crocheting, is it? It's about the community and having a chat. Excuse me. Yeah, absolutely. So is the store called Shiploads, Karen? I have to Google it. You got 20 balls of hobby 8/4 yarn for $10 at your op shop. Wow. Okay, that's good. We can't get the hobby yarn, hobby, whatever you call it, yarn anymore. They don't ship to Australia. We're too expensive for them. I know, around the world and all here because of crochet. Shiploads. I'm gonna Google shiploads. 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 Looks like it's just Shiploads, hobbies and craft. Do we have a store locator? Put them into type shitloads. Oh, that's funny. All right, let me see. My store, Bridgewater. Bridgewater change store. No, it's just Tassie. Only Tasmania. You may be calling it that name if it's not good yarn. Oh, absolutely. It is like gold. We can't get the Hobie. Not that I'd ever bought Hobie stuff anyway. Temu is so expensive right now. It has gone up. It absolutely has. Which is interesting. I find, like, I have things sitting in my Temu cart all the time, and it seems to be fluctuating prices. If I'm not getting it straight away, it start going down, which is interesting, but it has gone up a lot, and that is why I'm considering buying the Zaddy Crafts yarn, the really good chenille, because I may as well support an Australian, well, I mean, it still comes from China, but an Australian supplier. My only issue is I'm hoping that he can start keeping stock longer, because if there's nothing worse than, like now, can't get the blue for stitch. There's a particular color that you need and you can't get it. So that's kind of a reason why I've been putting off buying any of that yarn, because if you can't get it when you need it, it's rather annoying. Discount Craft has a special which was half the price of Temu. Discount Craft can be good. Yeah, I haven't looked at them for a while. Yeah, Melby's, I was going to look at Mel's as well, but again, same thing. They're not stocking enough. I think Zaddy is possibly nearly getting to the stage that he's big enough that he can continue the restocking a bit quicker. There is another one that I see advertised. Is it Scarly? That's also Australian, and they're saying that they are going to have stock, like their stock stocked. He is shipping to the US again, Thea. He has started the shipping back again, so that will change. He's going to stock monthly from now on. That would be good if he can keep that stock up. But I did notice the other day when I went on that he's already out of a couple of colours, and it's only been restocked for a couple of days. So he's very probably, it must be good. Like how Jenny from Jenny from My Spare Time Crochet just says how good it is, and so many other, like even US people have said how good it is. Yeah, it would be good to get a samples pack. Actually, I didn't know she did that. Okay. Now what I was going to look up, Sadie Crafts. Let's see what stock's looking like. Chenille. All right. Oh, well, he's only out of stock of two colours by the looks at the moment. So the white and whatever that pink is called. Flirt and basic he's out of, but the rest still say he's got stock of, so that is good. And he's got a lot more colours now too, because I like to buy, a light and a darker version of each colour, so a light pink, dark pink, etc. So he's getting more, and he's got more browns as well, which is really good, looking at the colours here. So yeah, look, I think I'll be saving my bickies and doing an order with that and letting everyone know what I think. Thanks, Thea. So I haven't got my little machine going today that Chris bought me because I found out when you schedule a live, you have to do it from your laptop. Well, as far as I know, I mean, Heather, who has had to leave, probably knows if you can go live on your phone from that, but I couldn't find it, and my computer does not talk to that, whatever it's called, thing that plays applause and sound effects and things. So for some reason, it talks to Chris's laptop, but not mine. He hadn't restocked before because he was sorting out the new colours. Well, that's fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to try it, definitely. Yeah. And from all accounts, it doesn't shed much or at all, which is good. Definitely need that. But yeah, since the Temu stuff is starting to go up in price as well, I think they're trying to cover money that they've lost from the US because they're not allowed to ship to the US anymore with the tariffs and things, or they are allowed to ship, but like at 140% or whatever they put on a tariff. I think they're trying to hit us for the money that they're losing, unfortunately. Zaxian's $8.95 a skein, but they are 120 meters, I think. 110 meters, 100 grams, 110 meters. So that's not bad. 110 meters, $8.95 each. Yeah, and then plus shipping, whatever the shipping costs. Yeah, so I'll be interested. But I'll just have to wait to, because if I'm going to put in an order, I want to put in a decent order and get as many colours as I can. And, you know, I like to get 2 of each colour because it's nothing worse than starting a project and realising that you need more than one skein of one colour. Mel B said she needs people to order red and blue. She needs people to order red and blue. Okay. Because she's not selling the red and blue, or she can't restock until she's sold that? What's Mel's yarn called again? I know I can't remember. Yeah, Australia Post is rising their costs from the 1st of July. We're actually going to have to look at the shipping costs for our website again. Patty and Bango, that's the one. Patty's Plush. Patty's Plush, let's have a look. Okay, so Patty's Plush is $7.50 a skein. Currently, I mean, she has a lot less colour choices. You don't have the, you know, light and dark of colours, unfortunately. She's currently out of 2 colours. One's looks like a light green called Cockatoo. She's out of that, and a seahorse, which looks like the scrump kind of colour. But $7.50 a skein. Does it say how many meters? 110 meters as well. So it's the same meterage as a really good chenille. Does cost less, but there's less color choices. So Kerry I've been watching Kerry's videos from Traveling Pony. Like when she said the other day she's got, what was it? Was it 97 or 197 boxes coming in? That's a lot of yarn. That is a lot of yarn. But then for us here in Australia, the shipping would kill us. I know just with Chris, he gets his blanks stuff for his rod making, custom rod making, and he used to do it before we started traveling, you know, 3.5 years ago, and we'd get something from the States. He'd order Sunday, you'd have it in Melbourne by Wednesday, and the shipping was really, really reasonable. What used to cost maybe $30 in shipping is now $280 in shipping. It's just crazy. And it's taking, I think the last shipment took about 2 months to get here. So there's a big difference. So yeah, unfortunately, shipping from the States to here is a killer now. Absolute killer. So I would have liked to try her yarn, but I know the postage just will make it just unfeasible for us Aussies. So that's why I'll definitely give the Aussie ones a try. Now the other one, I think I was saying, is called Scarly Yarns. Scarly Yarn. I see them advertising on my Instagram constantly. There we go. I'll compare this. Okay, so they've got it's called Teddy Bakery Chenille Yarn. That's $9 a skein, so it's the most expensive out of the three, and it's only 100 meters, so it's less meterage as well and more expensive. So I probably won't go down that road, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, when you're on a budget, you've got to find the best price, don't you? Or, yeah, best price for the meterage that you're getting, I guess. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Kerry's yarn reviews are when she gets hers in and what people think. Because I know that she's put a lot of work into getting her yarn up and going. Excuse me. You're working on a scrump crochet earrings. Oh, wow. That sounds really good. You got the stitch pattern bundle from Etsy. Lemagurumi. Is that for the earrings? Lemagurumi. Let me. I like actually being on my phone for this, so then I can search things as you do. Lemagurumi. Shop name. Search. You should be telling me more stuff to find on Etsy. Oh, look, they've got Lafufu's patterns. Oh, it's all acrylic. Snoopy. Oh, there's got Thor, Batman. Oh no, they're all acrylic. They're cute. They're well written, but they're acrylic. I can't do acrylic anymore. Oh, okay. I see the stitch patterns. Yep, that's cute. That's cute. Oh, that's a similar pattern where you don't need the felt. Scrump stitch, Angel and Lilo. Yep. You put the pattern in your cart and next day got 40% off. I do that often too with Etsy. You find you'll get sent a discount. Sometimes it's within, like, once you leave, within 10 minutes of going out of the app, you'll get that discount code sent to you. So it's definitely a good thing to do. Oh, you'll have to show me your earrings when you finish them, Thea. That sounds so cool. I mean, my holes have all closed up now. I did have my ears pierced and they've all closed up when I was traveling. But as I've gotten older, my skin's gotten really sensitive. I even have to wear my rings and everything around on my necklace because every time I put them on my hand, I get like rashes and things. Do you see scrump? Do you think I should add arms? All right, let me have a look. That pack is only 2 of them. Where's the rest of them? The one I'm seeing has only got stitch and... Oh, yeah, there it is. I see what you mean. Ah, he's got no arms. Yeah, that's kind of odd looking, isn't it? Yeah, I think he needs arms. Yeah, I would. Looks a bit. He looks like a what's the word? Oh, you know the little pawn pieces on a chessboard? It looks like that without the arms. You could make a chessboard pieces with Stitch and Angel. Okay, he's doing something over there. Cute patterns though. Oh, thank you. You're feeding me. Chris made some Anzac biscuits the other day. They don't last very long. A wine cork. Yeah, that's it. Wine cork bottle. Yep, I agree. It was weird how they left the arms off. Yeah. You have more patience than me. Although I still am thinking about buying some soft cotton if I can find it and learning how to make a market bag. I just have a I just want to make a market bag. I think I've been watching too much of the what's her name? Kelsey, Passionate Kelsey, and all the bags and things that she makes. But oh my God, she's a speed crocheter. She's unbelievable. Hmm. So I'm thinking we might have to head off soon because I actually should get something done today. I didn't sleep at all last night. When I worked out that someone had become a member on the channel, but then realizing that I don't get any details around that member, like not their email address or anything. So my idea of them having access to my patterns kind of got null and void. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, I've offered this, but now I can't give it to them unless I somehow get a message to them to say, send me your email in, you know, in an email. So now I feel really bad. So now I have to do some research on Patreon to see if that's going to be the better option to offer the free pattern options, and they'll have to change the YouTube membership to just being member only YouTube videos and having the like emojis that you can have in chat. Here you have specific emojis that you can use in chat. But yeah, learning this stuff is definitely something I didn't expect. You made a granny square bag and love it. Oh yeah, see, one of the bags that Kerry left here that I had at the market last time was a granny square bag, and it looked really, really good. The Finders cotton at Spotlight works well for market bags. Oh really? Okay. Finders? Finders? Flinders. Okay. I'll have a look. A trip down memory lane. I know that it's been a chat about all sorts of things, hasn't it? But also, if any of my Australian friends here, I know I said in the last video that I had the idea about the crochet retreat next year. If you could possibly send an email to me so I can try and keep track of who is interested. A lot of people said winter, which I get, especially if you live down further. But the only thing is, winter here is peak season. So for accommodation, we're likely to pay more than we would in summer time. That's just something to think about because here from April to October is peak season because well, from April, that's when it starts cooling down. So the grey nomads come here. Then from July onwards, the humpback whales start coming in. So it's peak season for tourists to come and see the humpback whales. So, I mean, if you want to still do winter, that's fine. Just keep in mind that it will be more expensive for us to find appropriate accommodation and probably harder to find because it's more likely to be booked. But if you could send me an email, maybe in the subject line, call it crochet retreat, so then it'll be easy for me to search up. And I'll just keep a track of who's interested in attending a retreat, for how long, and again, what time of year. If you're still happy with winter, that is fine. We can look into that. But it's something that will take a bit to organise, but I'd love to see. You can't sleep away from your place. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I understand that. I mean, I didn't leave my house for 2 years, so I understand. That's all good. Yeah, so anyway, anyone who's interested, yeah, just pop me an email. As long as you miss the rainy season. Yeah, well, rainy season's kind of ends February, but it's not as bad here. We're not like tropical here. That's why we chose here, Sherilyn, to live, because it's not as bad as northern Queensland. And it depends if you want to come here and be able to swim, or if you don't care, who cares? So it will take a bit of working out and logistics and things like that, but we thought if we start this early, and if it's next winter, we've got 12 months, that's fine. Just getting an idea of who would want what numbers, so then I know what sort of accommodation to look for. All right, well, thanks everyone for popping in. Oh, it's nearly been 2 hours. We've got to get off and do something. So thank you for joining in, and we'll see you next live. I'm sure there might be a extra sneak one next week with my friend who is coming. It was nice. Yes, nice chatting with everyone. Nice to see you in here, Christine. Good night, Mary. Good night, everyone, and we shall see you next week at some stage. I will schedule it once it's organised. All right, guys, see you then. Bye.